What's up? Today is day 20 of discovering your difference and not giving a care with Apostle Brian Meadows on the school app Kingdom Lab. School app SKOOL. If you are not plugged in, plug in. I'm for real about that. Today on this day 20, I'm going to talk today because there is something incredible I didn't know was going to happen to me. And I'm doing this like it's midnight, but I'm still doing my day 20 now because I'm just really happy about how this day transpired when I didn't even expect anything like this to happen today. So I'm gonna read something. I wanted it to be on just like I put up when I was doing podcasts and all that stuff. I put it on every platform. This video can be on like the other platforms besides Facebook because I'm gonna say or read exactly what I wrote on Facebook and then just explain all the things that this is God is doing some things. But says this year has started out so interesting yet unpredictable. Today was no different. My life was already beginning to change toward the end of the last year. I wanted something different. I wanted more. I wanted a definite line drawn in the sand for who and what I give my heart and my life to. A couple of weeks ago, we had baptisms at my home church, and I wanted to run up there so badly, but I actually was serving that week and was thinking how it was going to look if I left my post to do something so spontaneous. So I said the next time they offer for a baptism, I was going to the class and getting it done again because I did it back when I was 15, but that was before I had my acquired brain injury. And I always thought once baptized, always baptized, but I knew better. My pastor Shamari White and co-pastor Jackie have always left the door open for you to do it again, but it was up to me to break out of the wondering what everyone thinks of me to do it. Today, while I was at Living Word Church, Pastor Pat Murray, which is my parents' pastor, covered so much during their baptism Sunday while adding a piece about how we should show up as Christians. This also tied in with my Bible study at my local church about how you show up. Is it the same all the way around, or are you different online or in person? I'm committed to knowing Jesus so well that I'm no longer concerned what anyone thinks or says. I'm no longer committing my life to perfection or trying to fit a certain standard of what I think people want. I am committing my life publicly to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Going to church is one thing, but actually building a relationship on the rock is another. This was not how I saw this happening, and I truly hesitated because in the split second of the offer to go up, even if you weren't prepared, I said in my mind, what will my church back home think of this? All these things were blocking my mind from freedom to do what God told me to do. My dad was warming up the car outside, and I texted him and told him, I'm going to do it today. After I was baptized again, I tuned into my church online and heard Kopi talking about generational patterns, and I now realize some of the same mindsets that have held me back for so long are things that I've seen in past relationships, past behaviors, and past ways of living. But guess what? That is all under the water now. God has forever changed my life, and He is teaching me to speak and act not out of fear, but as a sign of total surrender to His voice. There is no formula to how God moves. I'm just learning obedience on another level. Continue showing up for the Lord, and He will show up for you. My dad said he tried to record the whole thing, but he hadn't pressed the right button on his phone till the very end, which I was okay with. I've spent my life recording myself and doing things in the form doing things in from I don't even know what I wrote. Sometimes I'm writing so fast I'm excited. I spent my life recording myself doing things in front of the camera. And though that is a part of my gifting, some things happen for a reason. I'm glad that this piece was the only shot. It's not a perfect shot. It's just the real David Joseph Coleman, created and loved by God. I am a man after his heart. And I know that was long, but that's what I wrote today. I just want to say, listen to God. Listen to his voice. Listen to how he's gently whispering to you, and trust his voice. And that feeling, that immediate, spontaneous, do it now. These are things that I feel God is really emphasizing in this time. And he's telling us, like, if he says do it now. Spontaneous, quickly. And he's changing things that quickly for me. Things and places and the fears I used to have about just different things, or not being enough, or not showing up the right way, or all of these different things. He's working with me daily, but I had to take the first step. And sometimes it takes you coming out of that box. Sometimes I know I can get on here, I can dance, I can sing, I do all those things, but coming outside of that box and saying, I'm going to take steps forward and trust you, surrender myself and say, I'm coming out no matter what anyone else has to say, and I'm going to do what you told me to do. And that's what I felt was done at the service today. So it has been an amazing day for me, not because of anyone else, but the Lord. And yeah, he doesn't call us for perfection. He just calls us to walk with him. And that's what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. Y'all have a wonderful day.